What's up, Money Minds, and welcome back to another video edition of Market Briefs. Today is October 28th, and here's some business and financial news you can finally use. Yesterday, Mr. Wonderful, aka Kevin O'Leary, listed the top 3 things anyone can do to avoid burnout. Number 1, develop an exercise routine. Number 2, eat healthy. And 3, take time off. Your mental health and your physical health should be your number 1 priority. Do not get burnt out by overworking or stressing all the time. And in case you missed it, Jaspreet did a full-length interview with Mr. Wonderful himself over on the main Minority Mindset YouTube channel. And if you want to watch that video, I will link it for you in the description below. In our October 27th market recap, the Dow slipped from a record as the rally from positive earnings reports eased up a bit midweek. Yesterday was the first negative trading session for the Dow in over 4 days. Alphabet and Microsoft didn't seem to mind though. Both tech giants hit records after their respective earnings reports on Tuesday. Alphabet is up by around 5.72%, and Microsoft is up around 4.56%. And here's a little financial tip of the day for you. There are plenty of full-time positions and part-time side hustles that you can do without a college degree. Plus, nowadays, finding remote work is easier than ever. So if you're looking for a remote job or just a side hustle to bring in some extra cash, our team wrote an article on this exact topic over on theminoritymindset.com, and I will link it for you in the description below. Next up is our earnings breakdown. But before we get into all of that, my name is Nate from Minority Mindset News, and if you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button below and hit that little notification bell too. That way YouTube shows our videos to way more money minds around the world, and we can keep making videos just like this one. Shares of Robinhood are still sinking after its abysmal earnings report on Tuesday afternoon. The platform sank around 10% to around the $35 per share mark, below its IPO of around $38 per share. Robinhood made its debut on the New York Stock Exchange on July 28, 2021, and has pretty much experienced a bumpy time in the markets since then. Robinhood reported a net loss of around $1.32 billion, or $2.06 a share. Total net revenue came in at about $365 million, missing its estimate of around $431.5 million. Average revenue per user increased by around 36%. Users specifically had an increase in crypto while trading on Robinhood. Last quarter, Dogecoin made up a massive 62% of Robinhood's crypto transaction volume. Redditors on r/Wall Street Bets celebrated the first statistical decline in Robinhood's monthly active users and revenue per user. Next up in memes, let's talk about Shiba Inu, the Dogecoin killer. Shiba Inu is a meme coin that was created to take down Dogecoin. It is literally a meme inside of a meme, and it's a little bit confusing. But despite the confusion, Shiba Inu is now up over 100% in the past week, and it's up by over 74 million% in the past year alone. Now that might seem like some massive growth, but its percentage is up so high because its price is kind of low. As of recording this video, you can buy 1 Shiba Inu, SHIB, for under a cent. Shiba is now number 11 amongst the top cryptocurrencies by market value, trailing Dogecoin, which ranks in at number 10. In general though, cryptocurrencies are considered to be very volatile in the first place. By definition, altcoins are just cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin. They're considered to be even more volatile. Shiba is an altcoin, so take that for what it is. Meme coins serve no real world purpose, at least as of now. So most of them are created as a way to make a quick buck. They are especially risky given their shaky fundamentals. If you want to learn more about meme coins and their sudden rise to fame, our team wrote an article on this topic as well over on theminoritymindset.com, and I'll leave a link to that article in the description below. That is it for our main 2 stories of the day today, so let's take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Policygenius. If you've ever taken the time to actually go out and look for life insurance, you've probably realized one thing. It is super confusing. Well, the truth is, it definitely doesn't have to be. With Policygenius, buying life insurance is actually super easy. Just enter some information and Policygenius will research thousands of plans and show you the best ones so you can get the absolute best deal. With Policygenius, you can learn everything there is to know about life insurance. You can even compare quotes side by side and then just let Policygenius's licensed advisors handle the rest. And finding a quote is always free and always easy. So if you want to learn more about Policygenius and life insurance in general, I will leave a link in the description below on exactly how you can find them. Big thanks to Policygenius for sponsoring this video, and now back to the news. Have you ever wondered how much a dream costs? Well, for Boeing, a dream costs kind of a lot. Specifically, the Dreamliner 787 has put a big hole in Boeing's pockets. Deliveries of the 787 Dreamliner have been suspended for much of 2021 in order to fix multiple manufacturing flaws. Boeing said yesterday that the flaws in the 787 would generate around $1 billion in abnormal costs. This caused it to cut production to just 2 planes a month. And besides that grim news, Boeing missed on both the top and bottom lines on its earnings report. Earnings per share came in at a loss, 60 cents versus the 20 cents that were expected. And revenue wasn't much better. It came in at around $15.28 billion versus the $16.3 billion that Wall Street expected. The last thing that Boeing wants is another 737 MAX situation. If you remember, the 737 MAX caused many tragic accidents, and the FAA was forced to ground the aircraft for well over a year. Next up in our mind blown section, the average starting salary for college graduates jumped to record highs this year. The class of 2020's average salary jumped to around $55,000, an 8.9% increase from 2018 and a 2.5% increase from 2019. Science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM majors, are making up most of the graduates. The highest paid majors include computer engineering, computer science, and computer programming. I sense a theme here. Those careers have an average paying salary of around $85,000 to $87,000. In addition, due to the pandemic, fresh out of school nursing majors not only had a pretty much completely open market, but they also had an influx in average starting pay. That was around $58,000, as the demand for nurses continues to surge throughout the United States. Next up in our Pick Your Brain section, Bitcoin dropped around 5% on Wednesday after some long-term holders decided to cash in some of their profits. Bitcoin was at an all-time high after the first Bitcoin ETF dropped last week. Next up is our Money Mind section, where we pull comments directly from you all on all of our social accounts. Today's comment is from MC on our YouTube channel, and the comment reads, "Good video, clear insights, well explained, nice wristwatch." Great comment, well written, easy to read, nice username. All jokes aside, thanks for the great comment, MC, and we appreciate comments on all of our videos and social platforms. So leave a comment on our YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok accounts, and you might just be featured in the very next edition of Market Briefs. In our Mind Break section for today, have you ever met someone in person for the first time and their voice just wasn't how you were expecting it to sound? Well, Gen Z is putting an end to that. The dating app Hinge is becoming the first dating app to turn online dating into an auditory experience by allowing users to add clips of their voice to their dating profiles. Users can also send voice memos to each other, a feature the popular dating app Bumble has already implemented. Dating apps have been trying to appeal to Gen Zers who are used to interactive experiences like FaceTime rather than just viewing a profile. The voice clips are meant to drive a deeper connection between two people, as well as give these singles a stepping stone between video chatting or eventually meeting in person. Money Minds, we are nearing the end of today's Market Briefs newsletter, but here's just a few more things to keep in mind. It looks like Uber is getting in on the Tesla game. Uber is offering up to 50,000 Teslas for its drivers through a Hertz rental deal. Another thing to keep in mind this week is that Spotify expects that it will have over 400 million active users on its platform by the end of 2021. In addition, General Motors fell around 40% after it reported a dip in profit from the previous year. And one last thing to keep in mind is that similar to Chipotle, McDonald's actually saw a sales increase despite a spike in menu prices. But that is it for today's business and financial news breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Keep hustling, money minds, and I'll see you all in the next one.